putting pressure on these FPX members. Caught behind the box, they'll try to use their wave to get on out of there. Munchkin's picked up 2 in the meantime and still fighting while his teammates come to support. And that fight is quick. FPX are making the right call, looking elsewhere. And it's Sayaplayer to be dropped first. That's the big rifle out of the round now for T1. Look back to the Bulldogs on Munchkin, who's already taken a lot of damage. Carpe pushed out of the site. And B is most certainly taken late lurk from Nizhao as well. Great potential for this squad. And because it's the wingman planting, when they go through to try and take advantage of the numbers, well, anything but ends up occurring. That's FPX with the first. When it's caught some players, they're able to sneak up behind the walls, and Carpe and Munchkin both falling. Puts a lot of pressure on xeta to deliver, and he's out. Giving up the site and playing for the retake. It's definitely the smart call. They'd love to grab a pick along the way, but that one cost them so much more as they crumble on this C site. FPX take control. Showstopper through. No one found. Halfway already, but the blast pack will get him up close. The shot is good. Berlin down, and Aya left on 15 HP. He'll be cleaned up quickly, you'd imagine. Has to be the last man standing, denying that defuse and
deter players from going back into this A site through the double doors. xeta realizing he has to try and help out his teammate a little bit, but the Cove is almost going to lock him out completely. And Aya with a solid entry. No chance for xeta to make a play. You look at the remainder, well, almost just diving in for risky plays on the side of T1, and FPX are more than prepared, just waiting for players to make a mistake. Saya's going to get himself a...
Controlled this game entirely so far. Like, this round has been theirs
on A.
All over. And yeah, they're only realizing now that this is a problem after they burned up their lockdown. FPX are set up with a Viper's Pit with players inside with utility at plenty. Even the snake bite online for Nizhao late round, and okay.
Nice shot.
Yuicaw is going to be caught. That's a big pick. Aya, if he overextends there, that angle's being watched, but he'll catch more than enough. 2 quick kills. Berlin following up, even saving an operator for himself.
Can actually be bought. Thrash sent through is going to garner them an extra little bit of information, and it's only going to be the 1-for-1 trade. Nizhao gone, but again, it's the same. They sell a ruse. The only problem, though, is the spike. The spike's facing back into the spawn. 28 seconds left is dropped on the deck. A mistake made by the side of FPX. They have to go back and retrieve this. And in the meantime, T1 can start re-aggressing. A 1-for-1 trade, 15 seconds. They have to
close this out. An 8-4 scoreline will be huge. The timing is key. And Munchkin's won it, leaving just Berlin all alone. He'll use his waves to try and block off their sight lines, but they'll be through that in just a moment's time. Low HP on one, but neither will fall.
Well, so they're definitely in a good position for this one, but we'll see if they can take the second pistol. Great start for Berlin. Look at the damage that's already been done as well. Players tagged behind as they look to enter the site. It is a slaughter! Lysoar puts the entirety of that execution down, and now xeta going to try and get the ace. Little bro going to be helping out as Lysoar ends with the 4K. Expecting to get a kill on the way. Definitely one of the easiest sites to retake. Nice shot, though, by Munchkin and Saya. Solid start to this round. Nade to deny any further aggression, and the A site completely under their control.
The trade, almost any kill. There's no one out of position. And,
Three's optimistic.
I think that might have been Carpe's second kill of the game so far. That was incredibly crispy. Followed through. Yuicaw falling. And, okay, a bit of panic here. Oh, the showstopper! And because they've avoided all of that intel gathering utility, they might go for a swing like that, and they've almost lost Yuicaw to it. That was T1's trigger point. They're rushing the site, and it looks like all control will be theirs, even catching Aya on the way back.
Yeah, another Sayaplayer entry, and I believe at least the rifle might be able to be handed over to a teammate, but look at him go. Sayaplayer just dying to take over. Yuicaw, though, has just come out of nowhere. The side swipe, not expected. The aggressive position, it's these Razors going head to try and take over this round. The time, not even that far gone, still an opportunity for him to win this one out. Still going strong, leaving it all onto xeta. He's playing that post plant, knows exactly where he is. The ace potential, but it's so far back, and xeta's still just sitting, but he's not landing the shots. It's already being diffused. Just look at it, try and get it all the way, but xeta will hold on.
Showstopper used.
Wow.
Now Saya. Well, we don't need to talk about that one. Ban's picked up Yuicaw. Defuse being tapped. They're not sure. Someone could be on it right now. They need to swing and check. Maybe someone spotted it just around the edge of that wall. Saya, good for one. Lysoar down. nizhao up close. Got his double, but they're trading it right back. A lot of utility for the way back in. That nade is going to go through. xeta already gone. The nade's a little late, so it's not going to catch a kill, but that might have given them a chance.
Yeah, xeta has been the post-plant king, so getting rid of him with a spam and him almost sacrificing himself to it is going to help them out massively. 4 players looking to try and go back through on that retake. Lysoar doing well. In fact, no trades to be had is left onto Saya. He's been fantastic to the orb, and this is where they try and execute. Instead, they've actually thrown the nade, almost blocking off their own corner. Again, another blip for FPX, a mistake, and almost too easy an opener on the other side. They're going to try and actually push off the back of this. Sayaplayer gets the kill with his nade instead of the gun. And now Berlin, this started off as a set play for the side of FPX. It's cut off his own angle. This is going horribly wrong.
Oh, no! Right onto the nano. He's 7 HP. Oh, yeah, good luck with that. xeta's just shutting him down, and well, that seems to be the final nail in the coffin for the FPX side. nizhao, you better start that ace chant if you want another round, because FPX need one right now, and it's only the one kill to be found. T1, they were looking down and out in that first half. FPX had the control. They were the cleaner team.
Rotations to come through.
I mean, T1 are pretty close and sectioning out a lot of this site. The flash through the wall for Sayaplayer to force a fight. nizhao goes down. The kills going their way for now, as it seems T1 are stabilizing in the post plant. That's when Aya steps up. That quick double, but it's left him on 20 HP. Currently not spotting any players. They might have heard the jump towards the spawn. There's a tap. Aya now going to be defending him from the crossover halfway already. They need to hurry, and Saya just that.
Where they look to get back into this match. A buy-up, Yuicaw taking the early fight. That's one way to get back into the server. 2 heads wiped out almost immediately.
Side of FPX content to sit back, except for opening a bathroom. Little pop flash out of Aya, that's what they were waiting for. And that has just crumbled this round. A hard one to clear. He'll check it anyways. Crosshair placement, near perfect.
He started that round off with a bang. He's looking to do the same. Viper's Pit out immediately, reckoning alongside it. They are trying to use those ults as almost spam. Okay, a chance. But Berlin's managed to just walk right past, and then nothing's going the way of T1 right now. Okay, finally, Ban has managed to find a kill. He goes running through. Somehow catches Yuicaw off guard, and this looks even again. In fact, even in favor of T1.
That doesn't last very long, does it? The neck-and-neck fight down to Lysoar with 40 HP. Sure, Saya's low, but not gonna. Seeker's on the way, flash through, and the dash soon to come in. They're trying to deal the damage with weaker weapons, and it's not easy. Berlin makes it look that for the first, but look at the follow-up. T1 just grouping together, sticking as a team, and trading every single one, if even.
Yeah. And the problem is as well, Yuicaw, like his flank initially might have worked out, but it's been so much time on the clock that the space just isn't really worth it. Reckoning available, but I'd be surprised if they use it, and now he has to try and do it all.
A Bladestorm 1v3 is certainly not the easiest. He dodged the flash at least, but look at that. Another firing squad. B players falling back. They sense the aggression. Operator from Yuicaw not going to find anything. He's failing. Seekers are hunting down his teammates. Berlin still able to hold strong, but left on super low HP. He won't get out alive. But is there a follow-up? A follow-through from FPX. Sayaplayer's up close yet again. But it's traded. Aya again able to take down Sayaplayer, potentially end his streak on the A side. A shot missed for FPX though. Munchkin's only 10 HP, but it's enough. Now he can buy even more time sitting in that corner. Flash back online. It'll be used fairly soon, you'd imagine. Oh, it better be. That snake fight's close, and it's got him. Great positioning on that utility. But the time is still going to be an issue. They need to find these final players blinded. Aya knows there's a player around the corner, but he's blinded himself! Even still lands the shot, but he's got more to do! Another player to take down, and it's Ban consistently.
Always scary, the flash. It goes deep though. They don't expect anybody to be this close. It's the 1-2 punch, but only the one. Saya's all that's needed. But this is a ruse. He's just selling the idea that this is a B hit. The fact is though, they haven't really fallen for it just yet. The rotation eventually coming. Yuicaw spots them down mid. He hasn't been able to connect on it, and he's wrapped on by xeta. Leaving just to make that one! Sayaplayer has just taken over this round. While Berlin, he's one off a showstopper, but he's going to need a lot from this one.
Oh yeah, this needs to be one hell of a round. Quick kill, showstopper up, follow through. One of the biggest clutches of Berlin's life. He's running straight into the off to start it. Sayaplayer holding the angle, but xeta peeks it first. Whoa! FPX are in trouble. They have no idea how many players are coming up behind them, and that's the spike. Disaster strikes despite Berlin.
Four. I say that, xeta, he's switching between the two angles. It gives an opening, a chance. Yuicaw being able to bring things back into a 3v3. Still 40 seconds left on the clock, and they have no ground. They have to try and take their way back in, clearing almost everything as they go. But the fact is, all three players
30 seconds left.
are sat back, waiting within this spike. Carpe already going to put another to the death toll, but it's decent trades. Down to the jet battle, but
with these weak weapons, really, you are just hoping for a big mistake to be made. Flash through from AAAAY, gets him absolutely nothing. Didn't even make it through the smoke himself before he was spammed down. The teleport, they're not committing. Oh, okay, well that's actually worked out nicely. They kind of thought the other player had fallen back already or was out of here. Instead, the punish there as the utility goes through the teleporter. Damage already decent, whiffed shots too. FPX have a serious chance. If they had rifles recovered, you'd feel a lot better, but if Lysoar keeps this up, he might not need one. That's 4 kills with a Sheriff, and it's leaving it just onto ban. Consistent clutcher for this squad. His multi-kills have been incredible, but Lysoar wants the ace. He's hungry for it. Down to just 36 HP, and it's
time the double duel is together. A lot of damage being taken. Showstopper utilized off the back of it. They are trying to throw these ults in, but Carpe's done very well. He's actually managed to claim control of the spike, and this will have a rotation coming back from his teammate through the teleporter. xeta already finding another, but Lysoar's still there, still fighting.
For the post plant, or for even the plant attempt, maybe not, swinging in early, and he's found the kill for his trouble. The worst part is that pit doesn't cover the site, so it's basically going to go down if you commit to the plant, and well, certainly if Lysoar falls, which seems to be just moments away, ever vigilant, not giving him that fight. Well, they weren't all giving him that fight. Carpe certainly was. He's isolated the correct duel. Game sense off the charts on where Sayaplayer was coming from.
Under some serious pressure. Dizzy thrown out to try and slow them down. In fact, he's spamming everything. He knows that they're trying to run him down. They know he's in that corner, but it's his teammates they should be worrying about. xeta already. AAAAY desperately trying to cling to life, but it is done. T1 will be the ones heading back to that decider match to face off against Foot for the second time. And unfortunately for FPX, once again, they failed to get a win at an international tournament.